Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today, you may look and it's like weird setup. What's happening? Everything is devastating. The world's coming to end. It's all hell, right? That's what it is. But if you guys do not know, I have started college classes recently, online classes, so that will be taking a good sum of my time. That's just generally how it would be. And, I still want to make content for you guys. But I may have to make content that is, I would say, lazy content. Pretty much terms for content you can put out pretty easily. Hopefully it's, the same entertainment value. And that's generally the gist of it. Of course, podcasts are probably the best way of doing that. I'm going to be starting a podcast coming October, I would say. I have to learn how to set that up. I have two friends who have a podcast, so it should be easy. They're using the same platform as I'll probably be using. More details coming soon. I'll definitely make an announcement video when that happens. But I plan for the podcast to have some form of simple editing and put on YouTube a little bit later from the date I put it on the podcast site. With that being said, you're like, okay, what is this podcast about? Of course, you know what channel you're on. Hopefully you do. You may have misclicked and you randomly hit me and you're like, why am I staring at this ugly dude? What does he even talk about? Well, I talk about anime, and I'm thinking about watching a bunch of anime. So instead of spending all my that free time I'll have, editing videos, instead the plan is to watch a bunch of anime. Just watch a bunch of anime and talk about it. Particularly what's coming out fall 2020. So if you guys may have seen, I'll switch over to the cam. Boom, right there. It's here. You can see fall 2020. You may have seen videos where, people talk about the weekly episode. One of my friends is doing one currently on Decadence, one of the summer ones. But I just can't pick one. I have to pick them all. There's a few things I'm not going to pick, but we're going through the whole list in this video, and hopefully I can keep it short. I'm doing this between a lecture, so at least I'm not doing it in the lecture. That was woof. So the first three things we're not really going to touch. So the first one, I don't know exactly what it is. I know the light novel has its translated name. Try not to pick up girls in a dungeon or something. Is it wrong to try and pick up girls in a dungeon? Yeah. So this, I'm not going to. I'm not going to watch this one. It's season 3. So this season 3, I never watched season 1 or 2, so I will not be watching this. We then have Haikyuu to the Top, second season. I know this is a pretty beloved sports anime. I'm pretty sure it got its first season in, I think it had to be winter 2020 or late 2019. I do remember a lot of my friends were watching this one, but I have not tried a single sports anime to this point. When I look at sports, I'm not interested. It's a little bit harsh to say, but I don't like watching sports in real life either. I never watched football, soccer, blah blah blah, whatever. Like, the only thing I would generally watch in real life is hockey. Hockey anime, if that comes out, maybe, but sadly, second season 2 and it's sports, I'm not watching this. Taking forever with all these. This is going to be a full hour video. The next one, I thought it was a season 1. No, it's a season 2 for Magical High School something. I have to open it to know its name because I can't tell from its Japanese name, and I'm not going to try to pronounce all the Japanese names unless I feel somewhat confident in how little I'll butcher it. Yes, the I can't even say regular English. God damn. The regular at Magic High School, and this is apparently the Visitor arc. But of course, it has a prequel. I never watched it, so yeah. Also, my camera, I didn't set it up so I can, move around a lot. It's kind of dumb on me. Here, I can, no, zoom out. Okay, you'll probably see me more. But yeah, season 2, technically, so no, not watching this. And now we're getting into stuff that I actually have things to talk about and say I'll be watching. First one, I know I'll butcher that. I'll butcher the first part because I know, who do you think I am? You have to watch the podcast if you want me to butcher, Japanese names and titles. But When They Cry, new, so this is a adaptation again. Not an adaptation. It's a kind of re-release, a remake of sorts, of When They Cry, which was in 2006, which I did not watch. So, yeah, this is completely new. I can kind of jump in and it'll be good. I did see, I think, a trailer for this. It gave off another vibes. Looking at the poster first off, I'm like, okay, that doesn't look like, wait, I can look at all the posters. Where is it? Pictures. Boom. Like this was the first thing I saw when looking at this list, and I'm like, okay, maybe the horror vibes, I can see it. This, not at all. I'm like, what? What? This is horror, but, you go back, you look at the tags, mystery, dementia, horror, psychological, supernatural, thriller, and you're like, oh, what the hell did I get into? I thought I was into some cherry shit. Nope. This is going to be crazy. I just think of another because it's like one of the few things I've watched. I haven't watched that much anime, I'm trying to add to that list, and by watching a bunch of the shows on this list, I will definitely add to it. So that is that. I will, I'm going to try this and talk about it. This one, I think, definitely, probably, a good fan for anyone, I'd say, Parasite. Yeah, I'd go with Parasite as just something to, like, compare it to. There's definitely probably better comparisons, but I've never seen the manga. I think I've seen, like, it, like, in the suggested for stuff I was buying, so this is a pretty popular manga from what I know. Not crazy popular, but pretty popular. And, it's a pretty much, supernatural, I guess, kind of, some crazy demonic powers and stuff with some cool action and hopefully some interesting story to it. Yes, so I plan to watch this. I'm pretty sure this will be one of the good ones of the season, just from me looking at it and guessing, I'm like, yeah, this will probably be one of the good ones. So I don't think I'll be disappointed that much. It probably won't drag out for me when I'm watching it, which, with some on this list, there's probably going to be that one of them that I'm like, oh Jesus, this is so boring. Why do I have to watch this 20 minutes every day? Not every day, every week. And it's like, but I think, this should have me captivated. I don't know. It could be a masterpiece. We'll really have to see when we get to it. All right. Then we have this. It does have a English name. So, Over the Moon for You. So it is a, comedy romance. Will this be funny? Will this be the next Love is War? Probably not, but you know, hopefully it gets a few good laughs out of me. That's, you know, all I can really hope for, you know, and stuff. Don't have too much to say, but it should be an easy thing for me to, you know, try and watch, keep up with. Hopefully it's entertaining. If I had to guess, I'm going to say it's really going to be like a 6 or 5, fine or, you know, average. And generally when I put 5, it's like kind of dull but not bad when I, you know, rate on here. I do have an account. This is my Mal, the anime noob. You can follow me and stuff and look at my trash taste. But yeah, that's what I'm guessing. I don't think it'll be that amazing. But who knows? I could be surprised, could be laughing my ass off constantly. Alright. So then there's this. It's the 3rd season. I'm not watching it. This, I know it definitely has some English name because it has Inuyasha in it. I'm pretty... Okay, not Inuyasha, but, you know, it's prequel to Inuyasha, but this isn't technically a 2nd season. This, I'm pretty sure, is a whole, you know, new story and stuff. So, if you guys do not know, I feel I shout him out, like, in every single video. My Asma Senpai, he's a good friend of mine. He also does anime reviews, right? Pretty dope. He loves Inuyasha. He won't shut up about Inuyasha. He loves that shit to death, you know? I don't blame him for it. I've not watched it, but, you know, you can do you, alright? You know, if you come at, like, waifu Annika Boom from Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, the most random girl there is, like, I go fighting hands, you know? We all have our dumb stuff as anime fans, you know? He can have his, I can have mine, and I'll respect his, you know? Fair game all around. But, you know, I don't feel I need too much information on actual Inuyasha. This is a kind of, it's kind of like a family send down, so I think like what is it? A son or daughter is like the new protag, and it doesn't have to fill continuity of, like, you know, the old series. Well, it does have to fill like things that it had set up, but blah blah blah, this and that. I should be fine watching this, and I should not be, you know, confused completely. And, you know, it's my friend's favorite, so, you know, why not? I'll watch it. You know, if I say it's trash, he may kill me. So hopefully I like it. I'm not going to make early assumptions on this. I could be, you know, huge on it, or could just be like on it. Yeah, interested to see how that goes. I bet my friend is also interested to see my opinion. He's going to be like, you better say some good shit about this. You better say some good shit. But yeah. Alright, then we have this. I know it has some English name for me. Today I became a god. Alright. So this one is weirdly, so like lolly god, this is like the world is going to come to the end to this dude. And he's like, huh, neat, let's do things. Oh jeez, this pop-up's going to keep showing up. Should've just signed in. Yeah, blah blah blah. Pretty much that's what it says. I summarized it very quickly. I can see this being like a good, you know, watch. I feel it can, you know, be entertaining enough. Who knows, it could be just completely masterful. I can't really tell. I didn't watch any, like, I don't know, ad for it at all. Yeah, I didn't watch like the teaser or anything, so yeah, I've not seen any of this. I literally just have to go by title and synopsis. Hopefully this is good. I'll be watching it. Alright. Now we have even more. Ooh, great. It's just 3 more. Line them up. Bingo, right? Ah, jeez. Alright, so, what's this one's English name? Oh, God. God damn it. Yeah, so what is this? So this has a genre I have not touched before. Shoujo. Yes. I have not touched a single shoujo show, I think, up to this point. I could be wrong, but I don't think I think, you know, I would know if I've watched a shoujo. I think it's one of those genres that you know if you have. But you know, if I'm getting this right, it's generally just romance plot, blah blah blah, this and that. Hopefully it's engaging, alright? I can watch slice of lives. I'm nothing against them. I'm not like the shonen normies like, where's the action? You know, I can like a good slice of life. Hopefully this is entertaining. You know, it has a lot of people on it already. It's pretty high for something I didn't think would be so. And next one, super long name show by Silverlink. From what I know, Silverlink does a lot of, you know, those light novel akizas. So this one, yeah, again, some light novel. Our Last Crusade, or the Rise of Our Last Crusade, or the Rise of a New World. Surprisingly, not too long. Synonyms: the last battlefield between you and I, or perhaps the beginning of the world's holy war. Some Japanese name or title or word that I'm not going to try and butcher. Butchering is for the podcast. I'm just going to ignore those words. So it seems like it's going to, you know, be Akiza. I don't know if this one is actually Akiza. It could just be like, oh yeah, this is Magic Realm. No one's getting, you know, sucked into a different universe. So I may be wrong on the Akiza part. It seems like one of those shows. Am I against them at all? I've not overexposed myself yet to, you know, these type of shows. So I think, you know, it'll be fine. Hopefully it is somewhat engaging. Hopefully, you know, at least it'll be like pretty and stuff. Maybe it could be, you know, be dry in character, like, you know, typically it is. But yeah, you know, why not? I'm going to watch it, whatever, right? We're watching it, boys. We're doing it. And then Nobilis. So yeah, this one, this was pretty cool. This is the, you know, Crunchyroll web manga anime adaptation thing. So Crunchyroll started it. I think most of you guys know this, so I don't really need to say it. They started it spring 2020, I would say. And the first one was Tower of God. The second was The God of the High School. I have watched both of those. And technically, I'm watching one of them because the season hasn't ended. You can see my whole screen, so you can see the time and stuff. You can see everything, alright? There's no surprises, though. It's currently this time, so the show hasn't ended. I've watched all of them, generally. So, you know, I should follow the trend and, you know, keep watching them. This one, like, it does have prequel stuff. It has, like, OVA and special, which I did watch. I did actually was like, okay, let's check this out. First one is Awakening. Yeah, so but both. So I have watched these. So this is the first thing. This I would suggest you actually watch. This one is, I feel, would be covered within like the first or second episode of the show. So you don't have to bother watching Awakening, but you can watch this one and get some backstory, which they could probably cover later within the show itself. But, you know, if they don't, it's completely here. And, you know, it's pretty good. Has some cool action. Yeah. So I'm going to follow the trend and keep watching the web manga anime adaptations. So I was going to watch this no matter if I was watching like every single show I can try to do. Alright, scrolling down more. Third season, so we're eliminating that. But this one, so this is the Journey of Elaina. Yep, the Journey of Elaina, or Wandering Witch, blah blah blah. This one I'm actually pretty excited for. I'm going to be honest with you. It's slice of life, so it seems like it'll be slice of life-ish. Of course, there's that fantasy and magic element to it. It's a magical world, so you know there's all that to it. But it seems like it'll be slice of life and just not that. Oh, there's this crazy monster that they're going to have to beat, but nah. It's just some somewhat lolly witches chilling out, doing their shit. That sounds great, Sounds lovely. And from the art, I really like, just how it's set up, I can criticize, banner arts and like, this one was great, this one was eh. This one I really liked, it really stood out. I did look at the videos that they have, and it's like, yep, it's kind of what I'm thinking it would be. But yeah, I don't know, its backgrounds is like, it seems like it'd be pretty detailed from its background art, setting up, this world. Hopefully I really like this. So I've not, read source material. Most of these I've not read any source material if they're being adapted from something. Otherwise I would say it immediately. But yeah, it has a light novel and it also has a manga. I don't think they're super far in either. I think it's like literally like one manga, if anything. Like, yeah, it has 2 novels here, so it's probably like physically that. So this one, I'm hoping it is really good. That's generally what I'm hoping for. Hope this is really good, and hopefully I get addicted to the manga and possibly light novel. I don't know if I want to read too many light novels. Who knows? I may want to go for it. All right, then Ibikiru. I went for a Japanese name this time. West Park Gate. This one is pretty much kind of a... I don't know what you'd call it. It's kind of like a gang war. Blah, 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 this and that. I've not seen too many stories like this. It does have some romance element to it. I feel this could be a very mixed bag, probably of the season. But it's something new. I'm going to try and check it out and see if I like it. All I have to say on that part. Alright, then we have Kumada Drive. So, action sci-fi. Pretty much, it's a gang criminals against the police. The description doesn't tell too much for this one. It's original apparently. And yeah, I'm just going to check it out. Hopefully it's good. Salt Lily Bouquet. Alright. Future worlds, blah blah blah, faces imminent destruction from mysterious creatures. And of course, they have some anti-weapons. Ooh boy. And by combining science and magic. So there's magic apparently. And it works more effectively when used with teenage girls. If that isn't the plot for anime, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, this seems like crazy action show of teenage, hot, dyed colored hair women fighting with overly huge weapons. Will this keep me entertained? Who will know? But it's its first thing, so I guess I'm watching it. that's how it goes here. All right, and then there's this one. It has a historical, so it's based British Empire, yeah. So what time? So there's some, you know, royalty, and oh yeah, it's a bit of a detective thing. Okay, so that's what it's about. I've read some of these before, so yeah, hopefully, you know, it's pretty interesting. Okay, bro, those words are too big in English for me. I'm too sleepy, man. I know it's not, and you can see that, but like, I'm too sleepy, all right? I had a class already. Please, spare me. But yeah, this, hopefully, it's good. Yeah, I had to break the camera. It's fine. Then there's this list. There's a lot of like weird light novel things. I think I'm going to skip out just because I'm, you know, overwhelmed myself. Like, we started 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 13 shows. That's a whole lot. Right? It's a bit to deal with. I feel I should try this one. It's Aikiza thing, with just a bunch of characters. I don't know. I'm not going to try to read the description and describe it better. I think I actually got it. All right. Music stuff I'm also skipping. Sports, I could try this, but you know, I feel I should try some, you know, high quality sports thing before, you know, stuff else, so I don't have like this, oh wow, look at all sports are bad. And I feel like, you know, this could be like a fan servicey one. I don't know. I have not heard from any web manga person, so yeah. Dragon Quest, I don't want to touch. That was a weird rant. All right, this is the next thing I think that, you know, I'll probably go and watch. Warlord of that's not even, I think, Japanese. It's just some weird word. But I think it weirdly has to do with flying and stuff. It's a military show. Pillar of Sun appeared upon Earth, threatening all life. The god who calls himself Odin came in aid of humanity. It was driven, blah blah blah. Counter pillars. Odin declares counterattack, requesting battle maidens. So it's kind of just like the Soul Lily thing, but it doesn't, like, its banner doesn't like show all of that. You know, maybe it'll be interesting. Why not? We'll try it. We'll see how it is. This one just got a banner change, so like I completely forgot about this. This one's Talentless Nana. I don't know. So this is kind of just a action show, superpower, teenager, kind of a school. It kind of takes place in a school, I'm pretty sure, in some sorts. Blah blah blah. There's some supernatural powers and a bunch of characters. You know, I'll try it out and see how it is. Hopefully it isn't boring. That's my attitude to everything. Hopefully, you know, it has me entertained. All right. And then we have another, I feel this one is actually Kiza, maybe? Or no, I think it's just regular Magic World. I'm just assuming everything's a Kiza for some reason. I would assume one of these were. But I think I actually skipped the Kizas because I'm just like, I don't care. No, it's not giving me an easier name. I literally have to go with this. So King's Raid something. Seems... Is this... Where is this being adapted from? I need to see. Oh, a game. Okay, so... Alright. We'll see how this is. I think the description just says, hey, this is a magical world, and, you know, there's people that have to fight and stuff. Watch it. I guess that's what it's going for. I'm too lazy to read descriptions. Alright, we're getting close to the end. Alright. Let's just open the last two. Rail Romance Q, I think. I don't know exactly how you say that, and something I definitely can't pronounce. Yeah, it's just a harem on a train with a bunch of lolly girls. Huh. Slice of life sci-fi. I don't know if there's really going to be a plot to this one, so I don't think I have to really say much in the synopsis. But it's a lolly girl harem. Takes place on a railroad of some sorts, I would say. Alright. I don't have anything to say there. Why not? Why not watch it, you know? I definitely don't have better things to do, like editing some high quality video. Nah. Romance queue. Real romance queue. Yep, that's what I'll be sinking. Good old, 5 minutes per episode. It's not going to take that much time away from me. I can just watch the episodes in between classes. We're good. We're good, guys. So these could be short talks. I don't know what I'm getting into. Hopefully it's somewhat cool. Alright. Alright, and the last thing, MWZ. That's what I'll go with. So, something Empire planning to relocate capital city. I don't know if this one's actually Akiza. I think it's, again, just a magical world. No transporting to a different thing, making it Akiza. I'm just surprised. I thought I would pick Akiza out of one of these, but apparently no. I know there's a few that... I think this one's Akiza. I feel... Yeah, this one was Akiza. Yeah, this one's Akiza. This may be Akiza. Yeah. So, there was some Akiza, but I skipped them all. Generally because there's none that, you know, I can look at and be like, yeah, I can probably sit for this. But yeah, some Empire blah blah blah, fighting some things, cool. Hopefully it's interesting. I kind of like its banner art a little bit, you know, it looks pretty good. Not gonna lie. Hopefully the show looks good. Yeah, I haven't seen any trailers. I'm just guessing. So yeah, that's it. That's it for the list. So, overview. Possibly 19 shows that I'm probably, at least I'm going to test water. I'll dip in first episode. Hopefully I can find it airing and be able to watch it. If I have trouble finding one of these shows, that's probably a good way to eliminate it off the list. But I think I should be able to find all these online for me, so I can watch them. And, you know, that's what I'm going for. Generally, you know, all those doesn't take too much time when you really think about it. The one thing, it seems like a lot of them are just like, okay, we're airing, you know, October 1st through 3rd, which is like a weekend. I think that's generally smart because, like, alright, you have to work on the weekdays, most likely. Let's not put stuff then. Even though all these are like, you know, a lot of things air at midnight for them. Which is noon for us, Americans, generally, so you can't complain that much, because it usually comes out better for us. But yeah, those are all the shows. You know, I wasn't particularly excited for anything on this list, you know. I'm not super hyped for anything. There's a few things, you know, I've become hyped for later. When those happen, in those cases, I want to do weekly reviews of just, you know, that one show on itself. But, you know, I do think it'd be cool to do it just with a bunch of shows, you know. Not as many people, you know, are crazy as me to try and pull this stunt. And, you know, I think, you know, I'll be a little bit unique on that case, you know, trying to pull it. Also, you know, subject to change this list, because some of these things could be like, oh, I can't air, we're going to winter. Because their date is like unannounced. If it has the date, it's probably confirmed at this point, so I can like depend on watching it. Like, yeah, this one doesn't have one at all. It just says October. Probably if it says October, it'll still come out. But like, if it doesn't have a confirmed date, could mean it gets backed up. I know True Eternity was on this list, but it got backed up. But yeah, I'll sit on my profile. There's like 2 shows that I'm playing on. You don't get to see anything. I'm sorry. Just deal with it. Yeah, this Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, and Rise of the Shield Hero 2nd season. I just did a review of Rise of the Shield Hero. I really enjoyed it. Thought it was great. Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. It's a bit long. Hopefully I spent a good amount of time editing, made it, look nice and flashy. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you liked and enjoyed. Bear with me, bear with me. It'll be a bit hard making content, but also taking classes and stuff. But hopefully, I'll become accustomed to it, be able to do my classes, and, be able to make videos accordingly. I do have some extra time between the classes, as I've used now. Right between my English and the math, I'm like, alright, I can record the video. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you liked and enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.